Good morning, Eternal. You, sir, are always on time. Like a well-manufactured Swiss clock. Right? It was the Swiss who did good job with clocks, or was it German? Hey, Shadow. You're also on time. Like a well-manufactured German clock. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm so sorry. I mean, the music is very good. I really can't fault you. Quick restart the stream a bunch until you get the quality options. I wish it were that easy. I really do. Does that not work? It happened one time. It's a gamble because of the way Twitch handles who gets those quality options. The reason why it happens is because every affiliate is lower on the list to get those quality options depending on the bandwidth that's currently going out. So starting now, where a lot of people on the East Coast are streaming or finishing up means I probably won't get them. But in like 2 hours, if I restarted, I'd probably get those options. Because there wouldn't be as many people streaming. So unfortunately, I can't just stop and start and stop and start and stop and start to make it work. Now, if we could get up to, I think it's like 75 concurrent viewers, we'll say 100 concurrent viewers on the regular, I could get those options permanently. And then you'll never have to worry about it again. Wouldn't that be grand, Shadow? Oh. Honestly, that's all I want in this world. I want quality options. Oh, there was the moon. There went the moon. All right, the one thing I wanted to do today, at the start, is immediately go and see Chert. Because Chert's got a bunch of stuff to say to me, and I want to know what it is. I got a little distracted in the last time. So we're gonna go try again. However, I would like to know, until we get there, how everyone's day has been. How have you all been doing? Everything going all right, I hope? Ugh. Alright, I know he's around here somewhere. There he is. Still a little scratchy throat, otherwise still alive. Well, being still alive is very good, so I'm glad to hear that. Pretty good. You've got even more people visiting now? You have people visiting? In this economy? Goodness, it's you! Hello! Take it your first launch went well then, Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. I have some questions for you. I found something. Found your notes about the Adelrock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have frozen solid, or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. I found my writing on this about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun, then, do you think? This sun station? Quite clever of the Nomad to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct. And hot inside. I can only imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip-up would have meant a fiery death. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespan, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. You don't remember if you said before, but mid-last year your aunt and Nana came to live with us because Nana has severe dementia and your aunt needed a break from being the only one to look after her. You may have said that, but if you did, I certainly do not remember. That's awfully considerate and kind of your family to help take over that. And maybe this is cold or callous to say, but why not some kind of assisted living home? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. Okay. Watch out for falling sand, okay? I've had to dig myself out once or twice, and that's not half as fun as it sounds. So that's all he's really got to say. Now, I feel we should go find the gentleman on Brittle Hollow? Ryback? Ah, they tried that, but they had very poor care. Yeah, I've heard that is a kind of a very difficult thing. I guess not to encounter is a good way to put it. Like, apparently it's a very common thing for assisted living homes or nursing care houses to have really, really crappy care there. I mean, I know it's a tough job, and I will never doubt that, but I feel like you hear all the time of malpractice, or however you would like to put it, happening. Trying to remember where the quickest entrance is. This might help. That's the southern hemisphere. Can't get in there. In the last couple of weeks, her health has kind of gone downhill, so now my other aunt and uncle are visiting, I guess in case she doesn't make it too much longer. It's understandable. I'm glad that they're getting to visit, though. I know it can be common that a lot of children will not visit. I feel like there was something on here. Yeah, a lot of horror stories, unfortunately. Maybe I can... It'll be easier to get out later, so I'm not too concerned. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Hey, buddy. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask something? Sure, anything. Ask anything you want. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? Found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. Saw the Hanging City. Visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to a you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground, the Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. They must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. think I've already read all these. Apparently, gosh darn it, apparently circle also is the select button and not the back out button. Alright, so, hey Sapphire, how are you doing? Glad to see you've been popping up more frequently. Life treating you okay, I hope? We're just gonna take this. There we go. Right out of the planet. Perfect. You know, I've never tried getting too close to Hollow's lantern. Can I land on it, or is it just like a mini sun? I think it's more of a mini sun than anything. Actually, let's see if we can get to the interloper. I don't know how much time we have, but I'd be curious to see if I could find that fissure it was talking about. It's going well? You're just browsing your followed streams? Seems like this is another exploration. Yes! It is indeed another exploration game. It's quite an interesting one, too. Ooh, saw that coming. There is so much lore to this game. It is so very cool. Hey, Puppin' Suds! Sun's just a little bit spicy. It's like maybe a 3 heat. Alright. This game is all lore. Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for Dark Bramble to see if it's all lore and big giant fish like Subnautica. Alright, where's the interloper? The interloper is there. Let's see if we can get to it. We're gonna try the interloper first, and then I feel like the rest of the stream is gonna be dedicated to Dark Bramble. I swear. There we go. Dark Bramble? PTSD? What are you having PTSD about Dark Bramble about? Am I really gonna... Yep. Fascinating. Yeah, that was a 9 out of 10 bonk. Okay, repair autopilot. Repair cockpit. Repair landing gear. Repair the reactor. Reactor needs to be repaired? I think that's everything. Also, did I find the fissure? No, I did not. Okay, that looks to be everything. Let's go ice skating. Wait, they said it was on, like, the north side, didn't they? It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it, especially if you like exploration games like this. What is that? Is that a badge? Alright, so this is like... Or is it a snowflake? Oh, it's a snowflake. Okay. That makes far more sense. Hey, how close to the sun do you think we're getting? Oh, I wonder if... Ah, that's how I get in. I see. Well, I missed it. I did no-scope that snowflake. And that snowflake had no idea what was coming. Look at it right there. Look at that beautiful structure. How's that, trajectory? Well... I guess we'll sit here for a minute. Any quantum fluctuations around here? Oh, there's still an unknown one on the Great... Oh, that's right, it's in the center and I haven't gotten there yet. So Brambly. We'll get there. In the meantime, maybe we will Star Watch and see some stars explode, like that one. Like that one going kaboom. Ryback's bongo? Where is Ryback? It's Esker, that's Gabbro. There they are. Oh look, another star exploded. Actually, real quick. Oh, that's Timberhearth, never mind. Banjo. Bongo. Well, Chert and Ryback are together, so it works. Oh, yeah. I might run out of oxygen. The ship is... The ship is a good question. The ship's gone. Ship has left the building. I imagine I have lost my ship. It took the Great Escape. Look at that one. And that one. Wonder which one will be next. Oh, that one went. Only a minute left, huh? You know what? Maybe we should, let's just sleep. Let's just sleep real quick. My ship is channeling the Voyager probes. I must go. My planets need me. Oh, well, at least I didn't suffocate. I slept. I just took the big sleep and woke back up, that's all. Real easy like. Alright. Let's give this another go. We'll just skirt around the sun. There we go, that's probably good. And let's hope retrograde rockets will save me this time instead of destroying my ship. See, I made that mistake once. I will not forget my suit again. No siree, Bob. Oh god, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. This thing does not like landing properly. 9.2 out of 10. Hey, I scored better than last time. Prepare that landing gear. Headlights. Headlights are important. Hey, Dark Bramble. You are super spooky. You know that? You're quite the spooky bean. Oh, there's Quantum Moon. Alright, everything should be nominal. Ah, autopilot doesn't compensate. I guess that makes sense. Alright, how is our trajectory? Alright, we're incoming. Oh, interesting. I thought it could compensate for it a little more than that, but guess not. So was it over here? No. Here they are. Oh, look, oxygen. Pi, I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. This is basically like watching the Winter Olympics. It's not like Starbound, as there's no crafting or building. It's purely exploration. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this highly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle, right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about the alien matter, the better our chance of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Pokey. Or Poke. Huh. Well, that's how they died then, I suppose. Kind of looks like what was in that casing made for the hills already. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing. It looks like whatever it was did make it out. And it has been spreading across the universe. That looks like a chrysalis. It did look a little bit like a chrysalis of some kind. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it were some alien something or another. Maybe that's where the dark bramble comes from. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, so the ghost matter you can see right there. It was under so much pressure it basically instantly blanketed the whole system when it exploded. Crazy. And now I just gotta wait for the sun to heat it back up. Which we're on our way back to. But one problem. I think I've lost my ship again. I could just reset, but there's the adventurous side of me that wants to see if I can make it back out, you know? I mean, we are gonna go close to the sun again. We should be there pretty soon. No ship run, do it. All right, after this, we're gonna go to Dark Bramble. We're just gonna fly there on what's left of my fuel of this jetpack. Hello, sun. There it is. Sun spicy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, we did it! Alright, so... Ha! Alright, we're gonna have to use up my oxygen. Wow, I have not made good progress, have I? No, I sure have not. Yeah, who needs a ship when you've got oxygen? We just gotta accelerate at a better rate than we're losing oxygen, and that's not gonna happen. For no ship runs? Let's just meditate in the middle of space. Cutting it close. I got an achievement called Cutting It Close. I would love to see how people do no ship runs. I mean, I guess it really is just propelling yourself through space without your ship, but still. Oh, there was one more thing I needed to do before going to the Dark Bramble. And that was... Look at that little probe go. That was go to Brittle Hollow's grav cannon and call back the ship so I can get on it and look at its records. The probe lets me take pictures to see what is further away from me than I can normally tell. But no, you kind of, you're figuring out what happened to this alien civilization that had at one point in time, inhabited your solar system. They've got a slingshot. Without a doubt, they've got a slingshot. You don't think it would work on Giant's Deep, though? You're right. It would be really hard to get off Giant's Deep. They'd probably just have to meditate the whole time. Perfect. Call the shuttle home. There it is. Alright, you stay there. Be right back. You explore the solar system, find ruins, piece together logs, etc. Yeah, it's a big experience of a game. It's a massive experience. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand, for the first time, on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though I understand they bear no ill will, the universe is, and we are. I am ready. Alright, so I can land on it on the South Pole. Oh, I thought I'd launched. Like that. Spooky. Bye. Okay, so now we need to go to Dark Bramble, and fortunately, it's relatively close. Shadow, did you like my landing? You gotta admit, I'm getting a little better at this each and every time. Oh! A little better. Only a little. Okay, oxygen tank and upper hull. My landings are good. It's my departures that need a lot of work. Oop. How do you expect me to repair this? There we go. You can actually find stuff on Hollow's Lantern? I don't even know what kind of stuff I would be looking for on Hollow's Lantern. Alright, let's, we'll swing by, shall we? Huh, would you look at that? Increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Hup! Leave this. Sure. Friends in the Timberhearth Mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us some more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest cracker opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. I didn't know that there was co-op for this. Alright. Oh, this just shows me the mine. Okay. Neat. Okay, now that that has launched, let's try... and probably fail to get out of here. Wonder if there's more? Does not look like it. Alright. On to Bramble Hall, or Dark Bramble. Oh, there's a co-op. Oh, kind of like, Subnautica. I think they came out with a co-op mod for Subnautica. I don't know how good it is, but I heard about it. .5 out of 10 landing. I upgraded. All right, gang. We're going in. I hate how there's just a light on the inside. Is this place changing? Why is this one red? Uh, the music is so tense. Oh. Gosh darn it. I hate that they flip the controls for that. I just want... There we go. Can't believe I found that with just the scout. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have used the signal scope, but I don't know. I would have expected it to be just as difficult because of duplicate signals and all that. So, hey, Feldspar. My brain is too big. Oh, Lord. I don't know how I did that. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come in here. Well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. You can't believe I found that without a single fish? What? What? I mean, I saw fish. I saw a lot of fish. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Listen? What am I listening to? The fish have one joy in life, and that is to spook and snack. Are you telling me the fish are still alive? We all thought you were... Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed. Violently. You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever done it before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. After a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them? Big, gnarly things. That was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts and try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. But I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact. My ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Well, first off, you reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere is good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Joy in life? You meant joy in death? Oh, good. They are still alive, and all they want to do is eat me. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Yeah, sure. Well, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quite peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. But nice to have a break. Lay it on me, hatchling. I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get the seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Oh well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? So he said, Matt says, spoiler, spoiler, spoiler? What do you mean, spoiler, spoiler, spoiler? Where am I going? I thought he said to go to the tail end of the thing. I don't know, he just typed it out. I guess he meant this tail end. I didn't even see the flicker until I turned around. That is a seed's butthole. He said it's his way of saying hi, he needs attention. Oh, that is sweet. Hi, Matt. I love you. How are you doing, buddy? How was your work trip? Hanging in there okay? Ooh, he said he loves you too. Get a room. I would love to get a room. Just, tell me where and when. Giggity. Also, he said he wants to play Witch It again. I'm sure he'll hit you up. Yeah! I'd love to play Witch It. I've missed him. Trip number 4? Entry, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes, 3. Boring crashes, 0. A personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too? Blech, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity? Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Ah, so unlike real jellyfish, which I was conditioned to believe, these guys' tentacles are not... not shocky shock. They're not spicy. So I gotta fly up in the butt of a jellyfish, either by myself or with my ship, presumably by myself. Please ask for consent first. I will. Whichever jellyfish I go to and ask, they must give me consent first. I don't know how to tell consent from a jellyfish, but I will ask consent. You're welcome. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes you forget that, you know, there's more to... there's more to sentient beings like jellyfish than meets the eye. They wiggle a certain way? Alright, we'll try wiggling a certain way. Oh, right. I gotta do this. It's Feldspar. Any quantum fluctuations in here? No. Good. Hey, Fran, how are you? I found the frozen jellyfish near your ship. Ha, so the old thing is still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know. It was pretty cozy inside. Does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of a camp made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. I'm glad to hear it. What are you up to today? Okay, so... now... just finished studying, might play some games? Ooh, what games have you got in mind? Anything fun on the docket? Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Legend of Zelda. I picked up Pokemon Unite recently. I remembered you and Andy talking about it. The real question is it possible to get out of here? Oh, right. Wasn't there a distress beacon in here somewhere? You've been playing The Messenger a lot recently? It's a platformer. Also, Unite is very fun. I've never heard of The Messenger. What is it? What's it about? Long story short, it's a ninja who has to return a scroll to some monks on a mountain. Alright, that sounds legit. Go in the direction of the anglerfish's mouth. So that's like roughly... Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to leave. Do you mind? Oh, well. Sounds as though I do not have the time. Well, good. So those things instantly kill me. Good death. Good death to find out. I think it was a lot closer than I expected, too. Chop, 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 chop. Is it just on Switch, Fran, or... Because I'd be curious to look at this game. I do love me a good platformer now and again. Okay. So we found Feldspar. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Ah, you played on the Switch. Okay. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfell's domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. Now, if you use your scout to detect it, you won't, you dumb idiot. Did you think I made that just so you could take pretty little pictures of trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source, right? Stars above. Please tell me you knew that. Am I going to play Pokemon Arceus? I don't know. I have no idea what Pokemon Arceus is. Is it going to be like the usual Pokemon games? You know, the, train up, fight the Elite Four, clear the gym sort of thing? I'm gonna get some water real quick. All right, I'm back. Ship's log when I come back? No. Nope, I'm gonna go back to Dark Bramble. Just try to find the peoples. So Arceus is an open world adventure kind of a thing. You don't know too much. Everyone's doing the open world adventure games. I'm curious, very curious, but I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what to think about an open world Pokemon game. Where am I going? There it is. I'm going directly into the sun. I love my massive info dump, Shadow. It's easier for me to kind of take everything all in at once in these bite-sized streams than it is for me to try and drip feed it throughout the stream. Besides, the massive info dump at the end of the stream helps me, or lets me chat with you guys. Oh, God. I thought it was another anglerfish and it scared me. Alright, in we go. Immediately outside is a bunch of rocks. Alright, it's just at the end of the streams you were like, well, that's enough info for now, otherwise I'll forget. Well, hello. It goes in a specific, like, amount. If I try to info dump on every single little thing beyond what I want to go do, then I'll forget the things that I wanted to go do. So I will stop if there's more and there's something else that I want to go do. If there's not more for me to do, like if I end up beating this tonight, then we're good. It's the best way I can articulate it while trying to carefully navigate through these brambles. There we go. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. You think I've got a ways to go before beating it? We'll see. I don't know how much I have left. I feel like I have discovered a lot. Alright, there's escape pod 3. Go in here. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Sekka, is this message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Begin flight log, escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict, do not exit life pod. Ah! Okay, was not expecting that. There we go. Oop. There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time... We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Game do not like this ship. You can hold X here to stop. You'll match the velocity of the pod. I keep forgetting that's a thing. It wasn't the stream. It was the game. The game was being choppy. Maybe I should grab my ship. The game was being choppy for some reason in there. I don't know. It just did not like my beacon light being on in that room. Well, I think we found them all. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now we can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Aw, these 2 are hugging. This guy died looking. Oh, they had a child. It's very sad. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Huh. That's... Nom 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 nom. Well, that's one way to get out. Thank you? I wasn't expecting to be able to just back out of there, if I'm completely honest. Oh god. Oh, it's still there. Oh, that sucks. I was not expecting it to still be there. I would have thought it would reset or something. Alright, ruptured core, gravity cannon, solemn shuttle, volcanic testing site, feldspar's camp, frozen jellyfish, escape pod 3, Nomai grave, and the vessel. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. The survivors from escape pod 3 detected 2 distinct beacons from the vessel as if it was in 2 locations at once. The survivors from escape pod 3 followed one of the 2 vessel beacons to a small dark bramble seed where they could go no further. The Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for a single Nomai to fit through, much less an escape pod. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be completely gone. If I launch my scout into the seed, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. The Nomai warped to the solar system. Crashed in the dark bramble. So I can see it. So the best thing to do would be to mark that location on the HUD. Sure to spotted a high number of supernovas recently. Solanum shuttle. Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's South Pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recall to Nomai shuttle from the Quantum Moon. That's the great deep one, which is where that will finish up. The ruptured core. Found 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. And did not make it far, if I recall. Ore samples from the Nomai mines on Timber Hearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Okay, so we are going to grab my suit and head back to Dark Bramble. So they basically all got wiped out at once with no warning. Because of the dark matter, you mean? Or the ghost matter, you mean? I don't know if the ghost matter is what wiped them out all at once. Unless what ghost matter we have left is just residual, then yeah, I guess that would make sense. It is residual. So that asteroid with whatever was on the inside that exploded probably when it got close to the sun or something, I imagine. And it started like freezing or heating up and then expanding. I wonder if they go into more detail about it. Remember the little kid at the beginning said ghost matter goes away, it just takes a super long time? I do not remember that, no. I just remember a little kid who almost got himself killed by jumping into ghost matter. And by little kid, I mean grown Parthian adult. That was me. I mean, I remember the kid, I just don't remember what he said. Whoops. He didn't need that body, right? Okay, so aside from there, the only other duplicate signal I have is this one. Oh, that's not fair. I was hoping he would chase the... Ugh. I was hoping he would chase the scout. I'm guessing I have to fly right past them. Want a general tip for this area? Outfly them? No, I do not want a tip. I'll figure it out. I mean, they're blind, so they've gotta be listening to, like, the rockets or something. That would make sense. I don't think I'll ever catch up to that probe. Not at this rate, anyway. All right. All right, let's try this again. They have eggs. Those are their eggies. All right, so... So I can outrun them, but barely. All right, so that's an anglerfish. It's also an anglerfish. Okay. So if I were to fool an anglerfish, how would I do it? It's interesting. It is a new... Okay, that's what I thought. Hate that, and it doesn't make sense, but that's what I thought. Oh yeah, it's 100% a prime tourist destination. Hey, Rock, I'd appreciate it if you could stop getting in my way. He seems completely nonplussed. Imagine opening the first luxury spawn hotel in Dark Bramble. I think I would make a literal killing if I did that. All right, well... Fortunately, YOLO is not a concept that I literally can't do. Literally can't speed past him. All right, I have one more crazy idea. I was just gonna try and like blast through, but I think it resets your speed when you go through one of those holes. All right, we have a game plan. Let's see if we can execute it. Yes. You surprised me. Yes. Ah. Thank you. Honk. I'm like a goose. Ain't happy about it. I'll take it, but I ain't happy about it. I forgot that geese hiss. The, like, swooping neck. Geese are weird, man. Ah! Love you too. Good night. Geese are weird. Yeah, I was very tense on my first foray into this place too, but, I've gotten over that a little bit, if I'm completely honest. Alright, cool. So that's doing its thing. By luck? Pfft. Sir, I'll have you know that was absolute skill. Alright, let's try this. They literally do not care about my ship. But they care about me. Well, I mean, if he can't get me, he can't get me. His teeth be too big. Ow. I mean, It worked. What are you? Are you angry fish? You're an angry fish. I think I need to go get my ship back. It's alright, we'll get there. So, how you guys enjoying Dark Bramble? What in the world was that? Was a weird shadow or artifact or something? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. All right. I assume this is this is what he meant by finesse. He needed to just coast on by. And not try to use his ship as bait? I mean, it worked. Yeah, that was your problem when entering the nest, you kept thrusting. It was really hard to determine, like, where it, like, where the transition ended, I guess. There's a lot of Boweries. Oh, I was like, hello, sir. You look to be important. It's a plant. Oh, that must be the eye of the universe there. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. Alright, first off, turn off the flashlight, match. Go here. Does it want me to do that? No. Alright, nope. So it wants me... No? Ah, just caps my speed. Probably so I can't do the dumb thing and speed past him, huh? Oh. I'm sorry. What do you... My ship's log was updated. I'm sure that I am messing this up immensely. Okay. We'll just go read other things. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Eskel, wait! I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell the other clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Actually, you can if you just boost really hard going into the seed, but then don't touch the controller. You'll have a much faster coasting speed. See, that's the thing, is I was just trying to boost past them in general. You're talking about not thrusting so that way they don't chase me. Oh. Pick up warp core. Oh, it's busted. Insert warp core. Okay. Oop. Alright, ship log, what do you have to tell me? Yes, there's very clearly still more to do. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. Found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. Okay, there's no going up the engine. And there doesn't appear to be another entrance on the outside. Which tells me I missed something on the inside. So let's just get this as close as possible. Make sure I am refueled. Let's go back in. Thing is, this is the only room I can go into. Ah! Here's the writing I was expecting to see. I was like, wow, it's weird that there's no lore dump here. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that black rock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them. This is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to has it fused with local environments somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans were spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. What? Oh, how did I do that? Okay. There it is. don't know what it wants from me. Hmm. Have I gotten all of this? Yes. Hmm. Oh, I wonder. Darn it. I want to just land on the floor and be on the floor. That's all I want. They're all hexagons. Oh, that just reset it? What if I fill... Nope. All the hexagons. What is blinking? Oh, that's one of my thrusters that's blinking. I was like, what is going on? What is blinking? What do you want from me? Hmm. Is there more to see? Is there more to find? Fuel level critical. Yeah, well, you know what else is critical? The world is ending. I don't even know which way it's coming from. Unable to pinpoint location. As far as I know, I am safe inside here. Nope. Sure doesn't. Hmm. Where would be next? The object containing folded space is destroyed. The space contained would also naturally be destroyed, wouldn't it? I mean, probably. It would make logical sense. Oh, that's it. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell the other clan where they were going. We don't need that anymore. So where do we really have left? We need to go into Giant's Deep. So let's set a course for Giant's Deep, and let's go get inside of a jellyfish. I feel like it would. I feel like it would all blow up and disappear for sure. I mean, at that point, we're kind of just talking like a, what do you call it? Don't you get away from me. How do I know which side is its southern pole? Does it go clockwise or counterclockwise? Well, that wasn't it. Imagine that, being able to hear all your friends and family, but not being able to call out to let them know you were still alive. Yeah, that would suck. That would not be fun in the slightest. Alright, so you're the one that should take me down, right? There it is. Hey, Mr. Jellyfish. Do you mind if I get up inside you or whatever? Where's my reactor? God. Well, oh, the reactor's inside. Well, that would have been nice to know. I was expecting more of like a beep, 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 beep before it blew up, but... Them's the breaks. Alright. Either that jellyfish did not consent, or... it's not for my ship to get inside. I'm going to think it's not for my ship to get inside, because that would make more sense to me. Maybe the blaring alarm and flashing "we're screwed" lights was enough of an indicator? Well, I mean, I could theoretically, technically fix it. I mean, I could fix everything else, so it would make sense that I could also then fix that. But I just didn't know it was inside, not outside, like everything else that you need to repair is. You know, that age-old question of inside or outside? Inside or outside? The reactor is to my left. Okay. So let's get over near this guy, this fella. Reactor. Is that the reactor? Fun fact, when you first play this game, you were able to fly your ship up inside the jellyfish and write it down. They since patched it out. You don't even know why? Probably because they want you to, you know, risk getting out of your ship to do stuff like this. We did it! Okay. So that's supposed to be Giants Deep with the cannon. Oh, super tiny. Oh, there's the probe. Going somewhere. Receiving data from probe 9,318,097. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,97,000. Or 318,097? Those all the probes that they sent? God, that's a lot. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,097. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. Ah, that's the pattern that I need. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for Eye of the Universe. I'm just gonna... take a screenshot of that real quick. And let's read stuff. The ship log saves them. That's a-okay. Unless it's gonna show up directly in front of me when I'm trying to input them. I don't know how much help it's gonna be. I have some exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Again, only 3. Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Womp womp. Alright, well, I think that's everything. Go. Is there more to do? Oh. More to discover here? Doesn't look like it. So how does one, I don't know. Ah, get out of here. Like that. Okay, let's get out of the creepy dark electrical orb in the center and get back to my ship. I mean, you got in by means of Jellyvator. Presumably they work the same way going out. Presumably they do. I just hadn't seen any, you know, teabag themselves in, so I wasn't sure. It's very sphincter-esque. Not quite a sphincter. If it were a sphincter, I think it would have definitely closed. Alright. Almost to the ship. Am I fighting the current? I must be. There we go. That's better. Yep. And we go. Okay. So, got the probe tracking module. So all that we have left is the Ash Twin project. Trying to input the coordinates on the vessel could be fun. And the quantum moon. So, I don't know how much time we have left in this cycle. So, maybe... I think that's Timber Hearth. There it is. Let's go see if we can get on the moon because it's kind of right there. Quantum stuff is your favorite. Oh, that's right. There was a quantum thing down there, wasn't there? Oh, I forgot to open up my whatchamacallit. We'll have to do another excursion down there to see if we can figure out where that quantum stone is. Alright, Moon. Where are your poles? Very difficult to determine. Is there a giveaway? Is there something that says, hey, look, I'm a pole? Nope. Technically, it said they always arrive on the South Pole. Well, shoot. While we're here, go back down. Alright, which one's the weird spinny one? There it is. You, sir? I wish to go back down. I said, you, sir? I wish to go... There we go. Thank you. Very kind of you. Oh, it's not in the core. I thought it was. Oh, it's on what appears to be an island in the center of the giant maelstrom. This'll be fun. Okay. Well, that was worth taking a look at, for sure. No, I never did try to get in it. I just kind of looked at it and went, huh, that's a big maelstrom. Cool. Oh, that's right. I forgot they are super heavy gravity here. I kind of forgot about a lot of the quantum rocks and junk. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Oh, this is the quantum tower. Nice. I'll admit, I also kind of forgot that existed. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. So guys, I can't do this while I'm streaming, because these are lessons to learn for myself. Oh, this is just another tower? Did I go into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? I don't remember. Seek the Wandering Arch. Oh. Okay, that's just what that says. I mean, yo, man, as long as he doesn't make the stairs disappear, we are good. Hey! Island shard. I tried, but haven't found a way in yet. I didn't really try that hard, if I'm honest. Probably would have found a way in already. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. Ah, so you're telling me if I take a picture of the moon can't leave. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. So... There we go. Oh, I gotcha. Hold on. There we go. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Oh, boy. Howdy did you. Whoop. Oh, that's right. I gotta take a picture of it. Doi. Well, I'm gonna have to come back here, aren't I? We offer our congratulations, you've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. There it is. Very good timing. All right, so we figured out the secret to quantum mechanics. Things will move in the dark. Things will not move if observed visually or by picture. And apparently the other ones hold secrets. I think the secrets was just that it, you know, can't be seen in the dark. It's the only other one that I know of. I don't think I made it harder on myself by launching the scout. I think the scout worked exactly as I expected it to. So that was the Tower of Quantum Trials and the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, located on Brittle Hollow's equator, held useful knowledge for the Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Forget. Do we access from the gravity cannon? Possibly. Okay. This tower held knowledge a Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. The Nomai called the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Brittle Hollow. And let's actually, real quick. Go figure out how to get in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, or whatever it is. And then we'll get on the Quantum Moon. And then we'll try inputting those coordinates on the vessel and see what they say. Well, I know that you can see it, but it seems like... it sounded like it was difficult to get into it. It's like, there's the gravity cannon. Also, I thought the Tower of Quantum Knowledge was under the surface. Thought it was hanging upside down. Because that's the escape vessel. Oh, that's the tower. That's right. I don't think I can just close my eyes, can I? No, because that's just meditate till next loop. Right, there were a bunch of broken wall segments. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. There was a problem. Something tells me I can't fit my ship in here. Be welcome to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. This takes me to the crossroads. It appears as though there's a time limit for it. It looked like there was a hole in the wall. Now I think I've just gotten myself stuck. Alright, so that's back up to the top. Those are just windows. That's horribly disappointing. Thought maybe there was gonna be something along the side that you had to do or figure out. Welcome back. So there's glass windows and windows. Any epiphanies? Aside from waiting for this thing to fall apart, not particularly. Because something tells me I can't shatter those windows. Which from the inside, it makes it look like there's just a giant hole in it. But that's not the case. And I mean, I cannot fit my ship in there. So that's not the answer. Basically, I'm thinking let it fall apart and fall into the black hole. Otherwise, the other solution would be to somehow whip myself around the black hole and try to aim for this. But I feel like that would be incredibly difficult. And I feel like that's just probably not how it works. Come on, anytime you want to fall apart, you're at 17% remaining. Just get on with it. I feel like it's one of those timed things. Game does love to do its timed thing. That sun be looking very angry. Am I just gonna be sitting here for 20 minutes or whatever it is while the sun explodes and this thing never falls? Come on, can I, like, lift that piece up? Is the bottom gonna fall off? Is there, like, a hole in the top? No? Okay. There's nothing really quantum about it, so it's not like quantum knowledge in of itself will get me in there. There it goes. Alright, well... I'm gonna lose my ship either way, so at this point... I am not concerned. As giant chunks of stuff come falling down on me. Alright, let's go read this one first because it was already here. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you just as it carried me and many of our clan before me to the moon's sixth and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us, those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. Oh my god. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. Yeah, I figured it was going to be one of the last things. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. I feel like I'm missing a thing. Where's one of them glowing disky boys? There's no stone? What am I supposed to do? Bring a stone here? Ow. I'm a little sad there's no stone. Oh, the knowledge on the stones is the same no matter where they're placed? So there's no stone, but there's a wall and a viewing platform. That doesn't make sense. That's just about which stone you have. What? I'm talking about the little thing that you insert that makes the writing appear. The writing's going to be the same on the wall no matter what, depending on which stone you put in the slot. You just said that the knowledge on the stones is the same no matter where they're placed. It's just about which stone you have. Is it the wall that retains the knowledge or the stone that retains the knowledge? The stones, not the walls. Oy vey. Okay, so there's no stone, which is sad, but there's a wall. Okay, so don't need that anymore. We figured out everything there. So the 6th location and the Quantum Shrine. So as long as we just get a picture of the moon, it should be fine. And then we also need to go back into whatchamacallit. Don't you make me lose sight of you. I probably should end, now that we've got a couple of things to do. But I've got a couple theories to test real quick, and I have off tomorrow. So I'm not too worried about getting sleep immediately. Just goes right through it, huh? Ow. And there's a Nomai. And there's the Nomai ship. Ah, the quantum moon is freaky. Why didn't I take my ship? Because the picture technically goes away. What do you mean, why didn't I take my ship? When I sit down to pilot it, the picture goes away, and I was afraid that it would disappear. Yeah, when you sit down, the picture goes away off your screen. You're not observing it anymore. Besides, my ship's right here. From the ship launcher? You only have the option to launch the thing. You don't have the option for photo mode, I didn't think. Whatever. My ship landed, so it works. What is this? Yeah, quantum moon. Oh, there be a lot of stuff here. Oh, so that's where the moon is. It's around Brittle Hollow. Hey, Lawful Wood. How are you doing? You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging, recall the rule of quantum entanglement, recall the rule of the sixth location. Are you late? You are coming up on the tail end of the stream. Oh, tower disappears, ship moves. That's pretty rad. There's the tower again. Okay, so I think I understand how this works. So it's on Timber Hearth. Nope. Nope. That's the one. So I think this is a good time to end it, right? Nice little cliffhanger for you all. Oh. If you're switching to your iPad, maybe I will go ahead and end it for now. And then we can continue this on Friday. I'm not sure how much more I really have left. Oh, no, Lawful, I swear it's not because you just got here. It's just 10 o'clock for me, and 10 o'clock is my bedtime. I usually only go for about 3 hours, which we are a little over that right now. We have made some good progress. We have made some very good progress. In fact, you know what? Before I go, what I will do, now that I know how to get there, now that I know it's possible, I made a lot more progress than you were expecting. Aha! I'm piecing things together. I can play games. I'm a strong gamer. I don't know how many hours I have left, but I hope the DLC has a good bit, because I don't think I'm there. Maybe I am there. Maybe that's what the Quantum Moon is the DLC. I don't know. I don't know these things. We will find out later. I do still have to get to the Ash Twin project. So we're gonna real quick take a look at things. So I've yet to figure out what the 6th location is, but I did figure out the Quantum Moon and the Quantum Shrine. I went to Dark Bramble and did all the things here. There is that one thing I have to do with the coordinates at the vessel, though, so that's something I'll want to do Friday. So I'm thinking vessel first, just to see what happens. And then I gotta figure out how to get to the center of the Ash Twin project. And also finish up with the Quantum Moon. And then, if the Quantum Moon is not DLC, figure out how to do the DLC. So we went to the ocean depths, we got the probe tracking module, Feldspar's camp, frozen jellyfish, you know, we figured all that out. We figured out the whole thing with the ruptured core. Yeah, we made some very good progress. I do not want that answer. Like I said, we'll figure it out. If I get to a point on Friday where I feel terribly, incredibly lost and like I have no direction because all the question marks are gone, then I'll figure out if I've missed something. But I think it's pretty clear that we have at least a couple of things left to do. So Friday we will finish off Outer Wilds, maybe, possibly, question mark. Unless the DLC is completely separate from all this, then we'll finish off the base game of Outer Wilds probably, and then jump into the DLC afterward. Tomorrow I'm doing another Among Us lobby with Germ and a bunch of other streamers. That one's starting at 5 and going for 3 hours, I think. So if you want something to do tomorrow before crit roll, I'm your man. Other than that, I think that's a good place to end. So I apologize, Lawful, that you literally just stopped by only for me to basically say, hey, we're done. But I do appreciate you stopping by. And Pups and Suds, I don't know if you're still there, but I appreciate you hanging out. It's great to have you guys. It's been awesome having some new faces around. Absolutely loving that. And I see that Arrowis is still playing Breath of the Wild, so I want to give her a raid. I want to return the favor. So I'm glad you got to say hi too. It's good to see you. It is so good to see you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or Friday. I know you've got a bunch of other people that stream too that you like to watch, so, you know, wherever the dice happen to land. But we're going to give Arrowis some of the love. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Stay hydrated. A raid message. A raid message is a good thing. You know, I didn't even think about that. I don't have a witty raid message. I think you or someone else might have asked that last time, but I don't have a witty raid message. What emotes do you have access to, Lawful? We'll cancel this raid real quick. What emotes do you have access to as a follower? We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out real quick. You have many emotes? Well, like of my channel. Oh no, wait, follower emotes are only on the channel. Well, poop. Twitch has no good raid emotes. We can workshop it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So my theme is like medieval adventures, squires. Maybe bringing the advent. No, that sounds cheesy. Bringing the adventure to you. See the squat. No, the squires. Something about the squires. Something about. Because when people follow, they've joined the adventure. When people sub, they've become squires. So maybe bringing the adventure to them is the right one. Yeah? I kind of dig it. I can go with that. Bringing the adventure. What's a good emoji? What's a good emoji for that? Hey, I dig it. I like that. I'm terrible with emotes, but I like that. So, yep. Bring in the adventure. That looks fantastic. I love it. Arrowis. Okay. So we'll go over there, and we will bring her the adventure. So thank you guys again. Have a wonderful night. Love you bunches. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next adventure.